G'day, ZiggyD here with some more Diablo 3 news. Today we take a look at potential upcoming changes to player banners and the respawn timer. We also get Blizzard's thoughts on the reflect damage affix and how they plan to adjust it in an upcoming patch. And finally, Lylera comments that Molten and Desecrator are working as intended. The footage I have for you in the background today is some Alkaiser runs I did with the Demon Hunter buddy. I'm trying out a fun new permanent strafe build, which seems to be working pretty well for these sorts of runs. I'll link to the build video in the description below. So, first up we have Blizzard's thoughts on the state of player banners and the respawn timer. In a forum post suggesting the addition of a banner respawning system, Lylera commented that allowing characters to revive at their banner location would encourage the kind of gameplay that they would like to avoid in Diablo 3. Lylera goes on to elaborate that this is the same reason why they changed the way the town portal works in Diablo 3, as compared to Diablo 2. However, Lylera does say that the developers agree that the current banner system is a bit boring and they are looking for ways to make it more interesting. She even encourages people to make their own suggestions, so if you have an interesting idea for the banner system, then head on over to the forums and make a post. At the end of this same post, Lylera also mentions the respawn timer, which is something I know is bothering a lot of people. She says that having incremental resurrection timers is an overkill, and that they are looking to change the timer to be 5 seconds permanently in an upcoming patch. The next piece of news we have is that Blizzard is planning on changing reflect damage, to the cheering of many people I'm sure. Lylera has said that the dev team has been reviewing it closely since patch 1.0.5. She said that, although the numbers behind reflect haven't changed, the increased monster health and damage output of players is causing problems, and they plan on making some serious adjustments to it to solve this issue. Lylera mentioned that there are two possible changes to the affix, both of which I'm a pretty big fan of. The first change would be that reflect can no longer affect pets, including the Wizard Hydra and the Demon Hunter Sentry. The second change would be that reflect would become a duration-based affix with a visual effect similar to shielding. Both of these sound like perfect solutions to the affix to me. I especially like having it be something more powerful but avoidable with careful play. In the final piece of news for today, Lylera has made a post on the forum saying that Molten and Desecrator are both working as intended. I know a lot of people have been dying to Molten more than usual recently, and as I've speculated in the past before, it's because the damage is stacking whenever there is multiple layers. Lylera said that they are comfortable with the way that both affixes are working since gamers are already well versed in the don't stand in the fire mentality. While I agree with this, I think its stacking is a big issue because it's not something that you can actually see. A lot of the time when Molten is stacked with itself, there's no way for you to visually see that one section of Molten is more deadly than the other, and I think this is a pretty big flaw with the whole design. So, for my question today, I want to ask you guys your thoughts on the reflect damage changes and Blizzard's stance on the Molten stacking. To me it feels like in one hand they're saying affixes should be more visual, and then in the other hand they're saying that the stacking is always a risk and you should just be avoiding standing in the fire altogether. I'd love to hear your thoughts on both of these changes though, so leave them in the comments section below. If you want to catch future Diablo 3 news and guides, then be sure to subscribe to this channel. That's it for today, I'm ZiggyD, and thanks for watching.